All right, guys, happy Monday. First video in a while. My wife and I just came back from vacation in Cabo. Um, it was so nice and so warm. Today is rainy and cold here, so welcome back to reality. Yesterday, I did the flea market, and actually stuff walked up to me for the first time, I think, rather than going and buying stuff from vendors there, which was really cool. Loved that. So I'll show off that, and I'll show off the mail that I got while we were on vacation. So a lot of cool stuff to show. Hope you all enjoy. This 66 Clemente I got from like a smaller auction house, and it kind of just like sat at UPS. They wanted to charge me like 20 bucks to ship this thing, and I'm like, no. So luckily the auctioneer was able to get it for me and ship it via the post office for like $5. So nice looking card there. This next lot came from Facebook. Again, this all arrived while we were on vacation. So it was fun opening like 8 packages. It was great. Just a small run of some Hall of Famers from the 1941 double play set. Of course, we have my guy Hank and Red Ruffing here, Barney McCoskey and Charlie Gehringer. And here's another good one with 2 Hall of Famers, Lefty Grove and Bobby Dorr. So those will be going to SGC. I think the Clemente I'll send to. This I got from eBay. This is a tougher horizontal Harry Patty. He's a great guy to use if you play Immaculate Grid. He only played 1 season for the Brooklyn, I guess it was the Superbas or whoever they were. Only 1 season, so if you have only 1 team, use Harry Patty for a really low score. Piedmont 150 back. This is a desirable card. I missed the fact that this is like paper loss, like right in his elbow there, and on his hat. It kind of like blended in very well, so I missed that. So I was gonna send that to SGC hoping for like a 1.5, but I'm not sure I'll get it. Next card here, shout out to Chris Cardi C. He has a really good website now called The Smarter Collector. You guys should check it out. But anyway, Chris is a hobby buddy of mine and actually led me to buy a collection recently. But this propped up on Facebook Marketplace somewhat in his area. He picked it up and then shipped it to me. Very well-centered Brooks Robinson rookie card. Always like when I get that card in because generally it sells very well. This came from Huggins and Scott. Really beautiful 1933 Gaudi Mel Ott. This is one of my favorite cards ever. You can see that there are like slight wrinkles going all through the middle of his face here, but you know, hard to discern from a fair distance away. Just a great looking 1.5 for a very classic Gaudi. Next 3 here were a lot from another smaller auction house. I didn't pay very much for any of these. I felt that this Ozzie Smith, although the corners were a little round, that it had really good centering. So that says $5. I didn't pay $5 for it. Paid a little more. Same thing with this George Brett. Usually it's like kind of way off, but this one I felt was like kind of acceptable for how these are. And then this Fran Tarkenton just looked nice. I think I paid like $5 for this card. So that'll probably go like right to Greg Morris. Last piece of mail here. This came from another auction house. 1911 T205 Joe Tinker and a 5.5. High grade for a T205. I think probably the highest I have had. I think I've had a 5 in the past. I've actually had a 5.5. I take that back. But I think I'm probably just going to go right to REA with this card. Yeah, so really, really beautiful. The gold border is very, very minimal chipping. Of course, you got the big one lower right and a little one upper left. Okay, now we'll get to flea market. So I kind of forgot about this gentleman. He came up to my table probably about a month ago, and he said that he had some wrappers and some old wax boxes. So I said I would be interested if he could show me. He called me while I was in Mexico, and so I had to confirm, with him when, I'd be there. And so he turned up yesterday. These are two wrappers from 1961 Tops. These packs he opened himself and saved the wrappers. So that's pretty cool. And this is a 61 Flea baseball grades. So yeah, super cool wrappers. I don't generally buy this kind of stuff, but I thought that it was pretty cool. I took a shot on it. Another buddy of mine came to the table yesterday, and this was part of a consignment that he has had for a very long time and just kind of like wanted to get rid of stuff. So just a lot of 68 Topps game, and with some duplication, which is very nice. This lot includes all Hall of Famers. I think he has like the rest of the commons still, but each have like some small issues. These cards are not perfect, but they are popular to an extent. So always like buying stuff like that. He also mentioned to me while he was there, and he has mentioned to me before that he knew someone that had been walking around the flea market with a Magic Johnson Larry Bird rookie, and said that he told the guy, I think maybe was in contact with him, that I was there. So I was kind of holding out hope that he would come to the table. Yesterday happened to be a very busy day at the flea market with a lot of holiday shoppers. And so he actually approached as I was helping another customer, waited very patiently. We got to talking about his card, who actually belonged to his late sister. So, I wanted to make sure I made a fair deal with him. Here's the card. Really, really nice example. Super well centered. When it comes to grading this card, I estimated between a 5 and a 6. There is some print snow, which is very common for this set, and especially this card. Just overall, like, really nice card. I think it may be the first time I've owned this card myself. I've handled a consignment for a family member that had 2 of these. But yeah, just thrilled to own that great card. This great Michael Jordan SP1 came with the deal. So that's what I got. I really appreciate you guys watching. As I was getting ready to film this video, I had a very small SGC order pop of 6 cards. So hopefully I get that by end of week. Some cool stuff in that. And we'll talk to you all soon. Not sure when, but appreciate you watching and taking your time. Thank you.